Nestled in the Bohnice district, to the north of Prague city centre, lies Bohnice Cemetery, the institutional graveyard of the local psychiatric hospital. Abandoned for over half a century and overgrown with ivy, the cemetery is forgotten by time. Yet, amidst this decay, one grave stands out, a beacon of remembrance in a sea of forgotten souls. This is the grave of Maria Tuma Reiter. Unlike the other graves, ravaged by time and neglect, Maria Tuma Reiter's gravestone is remarkably well maintained. Often adorned with funeral candles and fresh flowers, it bears the inscription, Unsere geliebte Mutter, our beloved mother. Maria died in April 1912 at only 29 years old. But who was she? And why does her memory persist while others have faded away? Burial records indicate that Maria died of pneumonia, with an additional note stating sudden death. Although buried in the psychiatric hospital cemetery, there's no evidence to suggest she was a patient. She resided in the nearby community of workers' cottages. Maria was married to Antonin Tuma and had 2 children. How is it possible that Maria's grave remains in such perfect condition? It is likely that her husband and later her children and grandchildren tended to the grave. Over time, maintenance likely ceased around the 1980s, when her children passed away, and the subsequent generation lost interest. Adding to the cemetery's mystique, Bohnice gained a reputation for being haunted, attracting those interested in the occult. It is believed that seances were held, and Maria's well-kept tomb stood out amongst the others, which may explain why candles would appear. Since 2000, volunteers have maintained the graveyard and Maria's grave. Besides the mystery of Maria Tuma Reiter, the cemetery holds the remains of patients from the psychiatric hospital and World War I soldiers. Bohnice Cemetery offers guided tours, capitalizing on its eerie allure. What better draw than a mysterious, well-maintained grave in an otherwise forgotten cemetery? Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care.